Alright guys, TacticalRab back again today. I hope you're enjoying your day so far, and yesterday concluded the third Challengers Cup of the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War season. The fourth one is coming up next weekend. After that we imagine the season is going to kick off, and then we get some of these elite tournaments that they have at least promised us, but no announcements as to exactly how that works as yet. But yesterday, Westar took down the crown once again, but a number of other interesting storylines regarding this, especially about Parasite's team, right? The fact that they've split up again. Has he been dropped from the team? It's not precisely too clear, but also, who could he potentially team with next, right? With ACHES & Co having a difficult result, could they potentially run it back to that FaZe team that I think they teamed together way back in the 2015 days? But intrigued to hear your thoughts in the comment section below once again. Like if you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new as always, I'd greatly appreciate it. It really helps out the channel. Thank you very much indeed for doing that. And Shift & Co were doing all the casting work yesterday, so just phenomenal stuff from them. Westar Official versus UT Crew in the finals. Paul X Gravity, Zaptius Venom versus Sib Rex Jimbo and Phantoms were the two teamers at finals, and these guys really matched up very close indeed. Some great clutch factor from Westar when it mattered to finish the mission in the end and, well, win the cup for the third time. Back to back to back, even after these few weeks off over the Christmas and the holiday periods, they still come out swinging. Yes, they have that kind of full West Coast hoster that a lot of people have been talking about. The three-peat is still a pretty remarkable feat regardless, and Crone makes it official with this tweet right here, so congratulations to these guys. But there were some questions around some of the other teams going on right now. So Onyx's team actually came top 3 in this one. I think they were teaming with Machilla or something like that, and in the previous cups they'd come like top 64, not having the best performances at all. But this weekend they were very, very strong, right? And Parasite was kind of hinting what's going on, because I think Onyx was streaming here and he would often like alt-tab out of his game for some reason. It wasn't quite clear exactly what was going on. Thanks to Codfather for grabbing this one. Why do you alt-tab in between deaths and rounds at Andrew Onyx, right? Saying, okay, what's going on here? Is something dodgy going on? Are you looking at some sort of cheating device? Who really knows what exactly the implication was? But he stopped doing it. I think next game they got completely bodied. Someone was saying they lost like 250-36 the very next game, but yeah, it doesn't necessarily imply that anything particular is going on, but they do end up coming top 3, and that one's so impressive result from those guys. And then we get this from Gravity as well on the team that does end up winning the tournament. If you use Assassin, screw you, right? So this Assassin perk, apparently that is also overpowered or something. Paul X is saying, can't believe we have to play with it because kids won't take it off. It's Haggy's fault, says Prolude. That's BS. There are a lot of things that will not make it into League, like Gung-Ho, scopes on ARs, etc. And everyone insisted on using that, which is the only reason I was petty enough to use it. So, you know, Haggy's saying, look, I agree, brother, I was being petty using it, but yeah, there's so many things that we should not be using that still sneak their way in. That is BS. And maybe another GA just around the horizon right here. But Parasite's team end up placing top 8 in this tournament. GG's to everyone we played today. Couldn't clutch up in the S&Ds and lost controls to 3 offensive rounds all day. Unfortunate. Played really well this tourney, but I got to get better. Thanks for all the support. I had like 3k viewers, so awesome stuff to see Parasite stream getting the support. So Drazah, Decimate, Glow, Frosty and Parasite finished top 8, but a few days ago before this even kicked off this weekend, it seemed like this team was going to be falling apart after a couple of clips that came out on stream, which we'll look at in just a second here. As you can see from Decimate a couple of days ago, if everyone has a problem with you, look into the mirror before looking outwards, right? Kind of, well, maybe hinting at what Parasite has done in several teams that he's been a part of in the past, and this team no exception, right? So, well, I'll just share a couple of clips here from this video that Cockcloud put out a couple of days ago from, well, Drazah's stream and then Parasite's stream. Kind of, well, basically they had a bit of a team fight before this tournament went down this weekend, and it seemed like they probably were going to be falling apart. And of course they do play this weekend. We saw Parasite clutch that nasty 1v4 yesterday with pretty much no reaction because, well, I believe this team knew that they were going to be splitting regardless at the end of this weekend, and Parasite once again out, well, in a difficult spot ahead of the Challengers Cup number 4.
For everything, I get on every day ready for practice, and I'm the one that has to deal with everyone bitching about something else, whether it's the host, whether it's us having a 2 p.m., whether it's waking up, whether it's the comms, and I'm the only one that's sitting there giving effort, and then it's and then people get on like they're faded, bro. What the do you want me to do?
I'll be on tomorrow. Everyone take a night, chill out. We'll all be on tomorrow.
Man, I don't want to play anymore.
Are
man.
you listen?
So no, this is depressing. It's just because all I do is I give everything.
Disconnected.
All right, stream. I'm gonna end on that note. I don't know what's going on. Like he just. I don't know what he.
No.
Yes, you do.
Off the rip of the game.
Don't start the game. I'm literally not playing the scrim, bro. I'm not playing with you after the cup. You're literally the worst teammate.
Off the rip of the game. I mean, I have no issue with you, man. Like,
JT, you better regain. Bro, I'm regaining.
Oh shit.
What did I just hear? What was that comment? I can't believe I just heard that.
Yeah, I don't even understand,
I'm
bro.
just gonna go hard in this cup, and then I'm not playing with you ever again, bro. You're just the worst team of all time. You're just
All I was
so hard to
saying
play with.
was, dude, off the rip of our...
So as Parasite comes out and makes clear my team split, fried in the respawns this tournament, but oh well, same stuff, a different day, back to the drawing board once again. So yeah, pretty unfortunate for Parasite to find himself in this situation once again. But yeah, Parasite, I think he's probably teamed on more teams than any other player in Call of Duty history. It seems like just as he gets a new squad and it seems like it's going to be going well, eventually something will fall apart. So well, hopefully Parasite lands on his feet with a decent squad going forwards, because still very talented player. But yeah, this stuff just seems to happen again and again, right? It's just, well, it's just unfortunate to see. And as Parasite says, like, frying everything I play, go the extra mile for everyone, and put in the most work to learn the game and keep getting sent to the gulag. What an awful start to the year. And as Enable says, you and ACHES need to run it back, right? Team together back in the day, and maybe that is something they could go for. Parasite, ACHES, Center, and Embos would be an all-star team. I mean, that would be a very entertaining CDL squad as well. If I was going to drop $25 million on a CDL team, well, that would get me a lot of fans. Let's just put it that way. So, well, as Parasite says, he also tweets, this our difficult person test, right? You're a somewhat difficult person to get along with, 51%. I don't know, I just thought this was kind of relevant. I don't even think this is particularly high, given the scale of this one from what I've seen in the past. But Parasite does come and try and explain here on the Reddit. He says, like, my future teammates got offers from other teams, so they all left. I didn't get dropped, and prior to this, I had one actual team, and it was in the iteration with Blast early on. But yeah, at the same time, maybe what we just looked at, the kind of fight that they had, maybe didn't help this whole situation of this team playing together into the future, right? So as we can see right here, these were the results from the 17th to the 32nd range in this tournament. A number of big names. I mean, Doug's team came here once again after losing to those Mexican guys we looked at yesterday, but ACHES' team also down here. I mean, Triumph Gaming lost in the top 32 round as well. Zed's team of Jerd, Goonjo, and Dins as well also fell down here. So a number of big names coming top 32, which maybe means the teams will decide to make some changes ahead of the next Challenger Cup once again. And if that is the case, I mean, especially ACHES, for example, then which one of these teams is Parasite going to land? Or could it certainly will be one of them, given the reputation of what he's done in previous games, and always competing right at the top, right? I mean, like, of course, some big name players down in top 32, even this pretty dysfunctional team that came into this weekend knowing that it was going to be falling apart, their team at the end of the weekend still has a decent top 8 performance, all things considered, right? So I'm intrigued to hear your thoughts. Where do you think Parasite should go next? Who should he team with? If ACHES' team decides to split apart going forwards, should Parasite slot in there somewhere? I'm not sure that team would necessarily have the best vibes, but it might be an interesting team to watch regardless. Just to finish off the video with a couple of funny things I saw. This came out on the Reddit yesterday from Cosmix. He says, ranking every main assault rifle based on how soft they are. I thought this is pretty funny because, well, typically you rank main assault rifle players based on how good they are and how talented they are, what's their gun skill looking like, but this is based on how soft they are, how well they respond to criticism, this type of stuff. And to be honest, there's actually a few good candidates up here for how soft particular assault rifles are. Crimsix takes the crown, which I think is probably fair. Slasher, of course, over the last couple of days has definitely been up there as well. Clayster in the 3rd spot, pretty disappointed. We'll look at in a second that he's not in that number 1 position. Assault definitely probably deserves it as well after what he's been saying about Wusk in these last couple of months. Accuracy, Octane maybe deserved to be slotted up at 1 or 2 higher, but well, still some pretty impressive performances right here. A lot of these guys pretty far down. Aqua gets the 12 spot for being pretty chill, and I think Shorty's also a decent shout as well. Arcitys, I don't think it's particularly soft either, seems to keep himself to himself in that sense. But again, the comment section below, a few of the key suspects come to say hello. Clayster says, I'm really upset that I am not number 1, kind of showing the softness of his character in the sense. Obviously, it's just a joke, right? But yeah, really funny to see. As Crimsix says, yeah, I finally won something. Get screwed over, Octane. I'm so annoyed I'm only 6th. You win this round, says Octane. But yeah, maybe next time Octane will jump up this a little bit higher. And just to finish off with this really nasty clip from that Challengers Cup again, from Fellow versus the LAG Academy, which finished in the same position as Parasite's team did. But yeah, game 5, round 11, 1 versus 4 from Felony. Well, the ice in his veins doesn't get too much better than this. But intrigued to hear your thoughts in the comment section. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, I'd greatly appreciate a like on the video. Really helps out the YouTube algorithm though. You enjoyed this content. Other people like you may enjoy this content as well. And help grow the competitive Call of Duty community. Thank you for watching as always. Take care. And I will see you next time.
Only one hostile remains. You're our last operator.
Caution.
One bullet in
Yeah, one.
Top green crate, one shot.
I'm one shot,
It's
yeah.
absolute up there.
I'm watching your square.
It's absolute top green.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Up close,
On
up
point.
on.
It was on.
Point diamond, elbow two. Oh my god, I pushed it to right already.
Push up.
Go. I
Shoot
gotta
that
go.
I pushed
Actually
it.
picked the best up.
Caution. I got a ball. Yeah.
I'm here.
One
Push it to right.
Go top green, guys. Slow down.
Yeah, right.
Come on.
Corner middle.
What's open?
I have deep right.
No, he's middle, hiding in the corner. He's like under caution.
Can you pipes one shot, one
Pipe's dead.
under there.
Turning back now. Execute
That's only two I
orders.
knew of.
Okay, caution.